All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Adam Presswood. I'm coming to you live as a solo act here tonight. My normal partner was unable to make this one. I do have somebody manning my camera, but it'll be my voice only that you hear tonight. We're about 3.5 minutes away from Ellsbury's first appearance here in the Warrenton tournament. First appearance in this tournament, that is. Earlier, about 10 minutes earlier, 15 maybe, Holt pulled off a slight upset over Warrenton. Warrenton was ranked 4th and Holt 5th. And we're getting ready to square off against Rockbridge. They're seeded 1st, and Ellsbury is seeded 8th in this tournament. Rockbridge is going to send up number 1, Isaiah Mosley, a junior guard. Number 2, Javel Sanders, a junior guard. Number 3, DeJuan Harris, a junior guard. Number 4, Jamonta Black, a junior guard. Number 5, Noah Patrick, a junior guard. Number 10, Zach Bowles, a sophomore guard. Number 11, Jackson Barbie, a senior guard. Number 14, Quentin Brown, a junior forward. Number 20, Spencer Miles, a junior guard. Number 22, Kevin Berkscotter, a senior forward. Number 25, Phil Porter, a senior forward. Number 44, Cooper Deneke, a sophomore forward. Number 55, Drew Boswell, a senior forward. The head coach for Rockbridge is Jim Scanlon. The assistants are listed as Blair Scanlon and Travis Gable, as well as Jordan Skowalter. For Ellsbury, we will see number 2, Nathan Reed, a 6-foot junior guard. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 10, Mike Kelly, a 6-foot senior guard. Number 11, Josh Drakowski, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 12, Derek Taylor, a 6'3" junior guard and forward. Number 24, Jake Reimel, a 6-foot sophomore guard and forward. Number 44, Garrick Hill, a 6'6" junior forward. And number 54, Trevor Anthony, a 6'6" junior forward. Ellsbury is coached by Chad Twellman. The assistant coach is Andrew Hopkins. Managers are listed as Sammy Chapman, Mackenzie Johnson, and Lauren Eberhardt. So we're about a minute away if they give it all to us. Sometimes they don't. All right, it looks like they are as the final 56 seconds tick away before the start of this one. I want to thank the staff here at Warrenton, in particular Bobby Spoonster, for finding some room for us. We've got about the same view that we have at Ellsbury, only from a little bit higher, a little bit steeper of an angle. Also want to thank Kevin Hill, my cameraman tonight. All right, so we're set. Bear with us. I'm not sure if they're going to do a national anthem or not. All right, here are the starters. Starting for Ellsbury, number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 10, Mike Kelly. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. All right, for the Rockbridge Bruins, number 3, DeJuan Harris. Number 4, Jamonta Black. Number 5, Noah Patrick.
Starting at forward,
Number
number 22, Devin Berksketter.
10, Devin Berksketter.
Starting at forward, number 55, Drew Boswell.
And number 55, Drew Boswell. I may have said number 10, Devin Berksketter. That's number 22. As I said, Rockbridge seated first. Watching them in warm-ups, they look very, very dangerous. Ellsbury is going to have to bring it tonight to stay on the winner's side of this tournament. All right, and Drew Boswell will be jumping against Trevor Anthony to start things off. Here we go, and Anthony gets his hands on it, and the Indians control the tip-off. Derek Taylor brings it across the timeline for Ellsbury and goes left to Kelly. Kelly gets in trouble quick, manages to get it back to Taylor over on the right side. Taylor takes it all the way to the glass, has it cleanly blocked, and gets it back. Nathan Reed now all the way to the basket, hands off to Taylor, and Derek Taylor lays it in off the glass for the first 2 points of the game. I like to see that. Rockbridge for 3, and it's off the rim, rebounded by Ellsbury. Michael Kelly slows it down, hands it to Garrick Hill, who is called for the offensive foul. That's Hill's first foul of the night. Rockbridge with the dangerous cross-court pass, but they sink the 3. That was number 5, Noah Patrick. It's a 3-2 Rockbridge lead, and Ellsbury with possession in the backcourt. It's knocked out of bounds by Boswell. All right, Hill inbounds to Trevor Anthony, who gives it right back. Ellsbury still stuck in the backcourt. They bring it across the timeline. There's a pass from Nathan Reed to Derek Taylor. Taylor gets it to the big men. And there's Hill, whose shot rattles out. It looked good when it left his hand. Stays 3-2. And Rockbridge called for steps right underneath. That was number 22, Devin Berksketter. Taylor with the handoff to Reed, and Reed loses it. And there's a backcourt violation on Ellsbury. Rockbridge for 3 again, and they drain it again. That again was number 5, Noah Patrick. Hill loses it off the dribble. Here comes Patrick to the glass. The shot misses, but the putback comes courtesy of number 3, DeJuan Harris, and there's an early timeout taken by Ellsbury. We'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, back now with 5:35 remaining in the first quarter. It's Ellsbury's basketball, and Hill inbounds in the backcourt to Kelly. Kelly draws the block against, I believe, number 4. Let me see. I think that foul was on Jamonte Black. No, it's on Noah Patrick, his first.
Hit that. Shoot the ball, Garrett.
Nathan Reed on the outside gets it to Hill. Hill for 3. Yes, he clips Webbing. All right, and Rockbridge called for steps. It's only a 3-point Rockbridge lead. Ellsbury can get it back. Michael Kelly hangs on in traffic. Some good passing by Ellsbury, but there's another backcourt violation.
Come on, be smart. Let's go.
Rockbridge for 3, and it rolls around and back off. That was put up by Jamonte Black. Here comes Ellsbury. Michael Kelly. The shot doesn't fall, and Rockbridge has the rebound. Here come the Bruins. They nearly lose it, but hang on for 3. No good. It's off the rim. Derek Taylor, has the rebound. Nathan Reed for the 3, and it's off. The Bruins have the ball. And there's I believe Rockbridge stepped out of bounds, and Ellsbury's going to get that one back. Hill inbounds to Reed, and Reed gives it right back. Hill brings it across the timeline, dribbles into the double team, spins out, and finds Taylor over on the right side. Josh Jerkowski to Taylor, Taylor to Trevor Anthony, and it's Anthony, I believe. No, that was Trevor Anthony who lost it. Here come the Bruins. And they sink the 3. That again was Noah Patrick, who I don't think has missed from three-point land so far tonight. Nathan Reed for 3, it's off, rebounded by the Bruins. And Rockbridge quickly dribbles out of bounds. The Indians will get it back.
Hey, wake up, guys. You can play with these guys. Let's go.
All right, Ellsbury inbounds in the backcourt. Hill is quickly double teamed. The dangerous pass cross court to Taylor is picked off, and the Bruins have the ball once again. Rockbridge wanting the 3, they step in. All right, they're going to slow things down, back up a little bit, and just play along the perimeter for a while. And as I say that, they take another three. It's off the front. They get the rebound, and they're going to start it all over again. There's the floater by number 1, Isaiah Mosley. That puts Rockbridge up by 8, 13-5, as Ellsbury's still stuck in the back court after inbounding. Cherkowski now is going to take, no, I thought he was going to take it all the way to the glass. He gives it up to Trevor Anthony on the outside. Anthony is not used to playing way out there. And Nathan Reed now on the outside. There's a pass to Taylor. Taylor for three, no good. Rockbridge with the rebound. Bruins for three, and it's good. 16-5. Derek Taylor now to Jerkowski. Jerkowski's all alone down there, and Ellsbury kicks it out, and they're going to start it again. Jerkowski now for the long two, no good. Rebounded by Rockbridge. Baseline pass. Finds Boswell underneath, but they kick it back out for another three. That one comes from number 20, Spencer Miles. It's 19-5.
Nathan, get past half court. Quit catching the ball on that side.
Here comes Hill all the way to the glass. The reverse. Oh, that looked good when it left. It's out of bounds. Last touched by the Bruins. Nathan Reed is going to take a seat.
Go past the half court.
So is Trevor Anthony, and into the game is Stephen Bodeker. And Michael Kelly back in, I think. Derek Taylor for three, no good. Rebounded by the Bruins. Stevie Bodeker knocks that one out of bounds, but it'll stay with Rockbridge. There's a pass inside to the high post. The spin to the basket was pretty to watch, but the shot doesn't fall. They do draw the foul. That one's against number 12, Derek Taylor, and it sends DeJuan Harris to the stripe, I believe, for the first time. His team has a 14-point lead. And the shot rolls off the rim. The second one falls, and the lead is 15. Hill looking to inbound and has nowhere to go. He finally gets it into the hands of Taylor, who takes a few more steps than he needed to. Actually, he took all the steps he needed to stay upright. But it is another Ellsbury turnover, and the Bruins get it back at half court. 33 seconds remaining here in the first, and they're going to try to use up all of them. Down to 15 now. There's a pass into the high post and the baseline drive. They kick it back out though. Here's the three. It's off the rim. And there's the buzzer. So after one quarter, the score is 20-5 in favor of Rockbridge, and we'll be right back.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Back now with a fresh 8 minutes. If you're just joining us, the score is 20-5 in favor of the Rockbridge Bruins. Ellsbury sends out Michael Kelly, Stevie Bodeker, Josh Jerkowski, Garrick Hill, and Derek Taylor. There's a turnover forced by Ellsbury, but Rockbridge gets it back. Rockbridge for the three. It doesn't fall this time, a rare miss. And Bodeker has his hands on it to force the jump ball.
Derek, you gotta hustle, let's go.
And this time the arrow favors the Indians.
Let's go.
All right, Hill dribbles into the double team and gives it up to Taylor. Taylor is quickly double teamed, but finds Hill. Hill to the glass, no good, rebounded by the Bruins. And that one is against Ellsbury's Michael Kelly.
His shoulder anymore now, let's go, come on.
That sends number 44, Cooper Denicky, to the stripe. And he hits the first. And he drains the second as well. It's a 17-point Rockbridge lead. As Hill struggles to inbound once again, he finds Derek Taylor barely. And there's a Rockbridge steal. The Bruins all the way to the glass, and that one's good, courtesy of number 1, Isaiah Mosley. Michael Kelly is fouled by Javel Sanders. And into the game for Ellsbury once again is Trevor Anthony. Michael Kelly's going to take a seat.
Hey, we either gotta throw the passes harder or come to the ball. Let's go, one or the other.
Taylor stuck in the backcourt, and he has it picked away. And the Bruins have it swatted away by Anthony, who came in with a fury. Hill to the basket, no good, rebounded by Rockbridge. That one was out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury, and the Bruins keep it. Rockbridge for three, it's no good. They get the rebound, and the two falls, making it 26-5. And Ellsbury throws the ball away. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what was supposed to have happened there. That looked...
Let's go, boys, wake up, come on.
That one caught me off guard, fans. I apologize. I'm not sure who they thought was there, but at any rate, Rockbridge has it back. And the Bruins for three, and they sink another one. Nathan Reed with the cross-court pass to Taylor. Taylor hangs on, and it is knocked out of bounds by the Bruins as number 22, Devin Berksketter checks back in. Taylor inbounds, and they give it right back. Bodeker now on the outside, finds Jerkowski at the top of the key. Jerkowski with nowhere to go, and it's knocked out of bounds again, this time by number 3, Juwan Harris of Rockbridge.
You got to be a team leader. Pick it up.
Taylor inbounds to Bodeker. No, it's knocked out of bounds again, but Ellsbury will get it back. Garrick Hill checks back in, and Josh Jerkowski is going to take a seat. Taylor finds Anthony on the outside. Anthony to Hill over on the right side of the key. And he is going to spin all the way to the glass. No shot, but he draws the foul. That is against number 55, Drew Boswell, his first. Hill's first shot rattles in, and that's the first scoring that Ellsbury's done in a while. Gives him 6 points. Number 14, Quentin Brown checks in for Rockbridge as number 55. Drew Boswell has a seat, as does number 1, Isaiah Mosley. I think number 4, Jamonte Black, checked in for him. But it might have been number 5, Noah Patrick. I lost sight of the jerseys. Hill hit them both, and it's 29-7. Rockbridge for 3, and it's off the back. They get the rebound, though. Bounce pass to the baseline, and number 22, Kevin Berksketter, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, puts in another 2. It's 31-7. There we go. Oh, no, Hill gives it up to Bodeker. Bodeker for 3, and he buries that one, and it's 31-10. Ellsbury needed that one, if for no other reason than the psychological advantage. And the floater put up by number 4, Jamonte Black, neutralizes that. Nathan Reed hangs on. Nope, he hung on the first time, and he was stripped the second time. As number 14, Quentin Brown, was fouled on what was probably a dunk attempt.
Hey, good D, good D.
And that's on Garrick Hill, his second. It sends Brown to the stripe. He took a hard hit. He took a hard hit and he's limping off. He's not going to shoot the foul shots. And in his place will be number 1, Isaiah Mosley. Mosley hits the first. And the second as well. It's 35-10. Hill inbounds to Taylor in the backcourt. And Ellsbury hangs out there way longer than they should. And Hill made it across, but not in time.
Come on, Derek, let's go. Play hard. You guys got to go to the ball.
Jake Reimel has come into the game for Ellsbury. And there's a nice alley-oop pass, but there's a foul on the floor against Derek Taylor, his second.
Watch both sides of it, would you, ref? Come on now.
The Bruins inbound. And there's a baseline drive. They kick it back out for the three. And that one counts, as does the foul. It was put up by number 5, Noah Patrick. And he'll go to the line. The foul shot falls, and it's 39-10.
Let's go. Get it past half court.
There's another Bruins. Another Bruins steal, followed quickly. No, they're actually saying DeJuan Harris committed the foul. I thought Coach Twellman had called a timeout, but Taylor finally gets rid of it, but Bodeker dribbles through the double team. He draws the foul. That's on white 22, Devin Berksketter. No shots. Taylor tried to inbound to Reimel, and that one failed. Rockbridge has it now. Nice behind the back pass. And they kick it back out for three, and that's number 4, Jamonte Black. It's 42-10. With just about 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Hill loses it near the timeline, but hangs on and gets it into the hands of Taylor. Taylor to Reimel. Reimel to Trevor Anthony down underneath. The shot doesn't fall. Neither does Garrick Hill's putback, but Ellsbury hangs on. No shot. And here come the Bruins. Noah Patrick lays points 43 or 43 and 44 in.
Let's go do something with it.
Taylor finds Reimel, who might take it all the way in. No, he spun around, and unfortunately that pass ended up in the hands of the Bruins. And there's a dunk by number 3, DeJuan Harris. It's now 46-10. Out of bounds, and Ellsbury will keep it. Noah Patrick and DeJuan Harris have gone to the bench, and number 2, Javel Sanders, has come in, as has number 20, I believe, Spencer Miles. And there's a shot off the glass. And Rockbridge throws it away, so Ellsbury will get it back as Michael Kelly, Josh Jerkowski, and Nathan Reed check in for the Indians. Stevie Bodeker, Trevor Anthony, and Garrick Hill are going to sit down. Ellsbury stuck on the outside, as they have been for much of this game. Taylor and Jerkowski playing catch. Finally now Nathan Reed has it, and for 3, Reed misses. It's rebounded by the Bruins. Here comes Isaiah Mosley. There's a baseline drive, and they kick it back out for the 3. No, he's going to run it in and hand it off to number 4, Jamonte Black. That was some quick ball work. It's 48-12 now with under a minute remaining in the half. And And the Bruins pick off a pass intended for either Nathan Reed or Josh Jerkowski. I'm not sure. There's a baseline drive. The spin move to the glass is no good. And they're going to say that Mosley pushed off. That's his first, and Ellsbury's going to get it back with under 30 seconds remaining. Jerkowski finds Reed. Reed with the pass underneath to Derek Taylor, who manages to land that one. And the Bruins have 4 seconds. And it's out of bounds with 0.6 remaining. It'll stay with them. The score now 48-14. And at the buzzer, Isaiah Mosley with the floater. It's 50-14 as we go to the half, and we'll be back in a little while.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we're back with about 52 seconds remaining in the halftime break. The score, for those of you just joining us, 50-14 in favor of the Rockbridge Bruins, who seem to rarely miss whenever they put up the ball. And Ellsbury has struggled to find a way to beat them or to even stay close. All right, there's the buzzer, a fresh 8 minutes. Let's see what Ellsbury does differently coming out of the time or the halftime. They send out Michael Kelly, Derek Taylor, Trevor Anthony, Garrick Hill, and Nathan Reed. Hill on the outside now for Ellsbury, finds Kelly on the right side of the key. Kelly gives it up to Taylor. Taylor with the dangerous pass into Hill, and the shot is knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by the Bruins. Pardon me. There's the inbounds pass from Taylor, and Michael Kelly hands it off to Hill. Hill wanted the three, or he looked up anyway. Instead, there's the pass to Trevor Anthony that's picked off by Rockbridge. Baseline pass, and the Bruins failed to lay it in off the glass. That was number 44, Cooper Denicky, with the attempt. Ellsbury pulls down the rebound. Michael Kelly now with possession. There's a pass inside to Anthony. Anthony drives the lane and attempts to lay one in. It doesn't fall, neither does the putback, I think, that was attempted by Hill. And the Bruins from the top of the key, it's no good, rebounded by Hill. Anthony underneath, spins and misses, and is furious with himself. Rockbridge for three, no good, and it's rebounded by Taylor. Rockbridge has missed at least their last 3 shot attempts, so maybe halftime cooled them off. Ellsbury can only hope. There's the pass to Hill, who gives it back to Michael Kelly. Kelly now to Nathan Reed. Reed for three, and he drains it. Well, there we go, Ellsbury, 50-17. We've got a long way to go, but that's the way to do it. And there's a three-pointer yet again by number 5, Noah Patrick. That's got to be his 5th at least. Hill now near the top of the key, swings left and finds Michael Kelly. Kelly to Reed. Reed for three. It's off the front and rebounded by Rockbridge all the way to the glass. That one is rejected. Was that Trevor Anthony? I think it was. But Rockbridge gets the rebound and the putback. It's 55-17, and Anthony hit the floor hard. He's going to come out temporarily as Josh Jerkowski goes in for him. Garrick Hill inbounds to Taylor in the backcourt. And Taylor hands it off to Michael Kelly. Kelly briefly with nowhere to go. He found Jerkowski over on the right side. And Jerkowski wanted the bounce pass, I think, to Reed, but instead they had to reset. And Ellsbury's back to the perimeter. And there's a timeout taken by Ellsbury, and we'll be back. The score once again, 55-17.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
4:49 remaining in the third. And Derek Taylor finally inbounds to Hill. Hill's going to take it all the way to the glass. The shot falls and he draws the foul. Good work. 55-19 and Hill goes to the stripe.
There's no strength there. Let's go.
The shot doesn't fall and Rockbridge has it back. Derek Taylor knocks it out of bounds. Michael Kelly takes a seat, and into the game is number 4, Steve Bodeker. There's a pass into the high post by the Bruins. They kick it back out. And Patrick for another 3. That one a rare miss, thank goodness. And Reed with another dangerous pass. It nearly goes out of bounds, but Ellsbury hangs on. Hill from the top of the key. It's off the front. Rebounded by Taylor, who takes it all the way back in. Pardon me.
Hey, shoot with confidence. Let's go.
That one is on number 20, Spencer Miles, and it sends Derek Taylor to the stripe. Taylor hits the first, and Jake Reimel checks in for Reed. Taylor's second shot finally falls. (55-21) the score. Rockbridge with possession, and off the glass is number 44, Cooper Denicky. Garrick Hill loses it. And that shot put up by number 2, Javel Sanders, is good, as is the foul. That one's against Taylor, his third. Sanders hits the foul shot. It's 60-21. Hill now on the outside, finds Reimel. Reimel to Taylor. Taylor finds Jerkowski in no man's land. Bodeker back into the game for Ellsbury near the top of the key. Actually, he never left. It was Nathan Reed, excuse me, that Jerkowski came in for, I believe, or that Jake Reimel came in for. Taylor all the way. The shot doesn't fall, but he draws the foul. That is against Cooper Denicky. And it looks like Trevor Anthony's going to try to come back into the game. He's moving a little gingerly, though. Taylor makes the foul shot. And the second one rims out and is rebounded by Rockbridge. Patrick all the way to the glass. The shot doesn't fall. He draws the foul. That is on Garrick Hill, his third. Michael Kelly and Trevor Anthony are set to check back in for Ellsbury, and number 25, Phil Porter, is going to check in for Rockbridge for the first time. Patrick misses the first. And all subs are in now. Patrick sinks the next one, 61-22. Let's see what Ellsbury can do in response. Michael Kelly now with possession and double teamed, gives it up to Bodeker. Bodeker to Anthony, who faked the three and got it over to Drakowski on the left side. Kelly now all the way. Did that one fall? It did. 61-24. The three-pointer is no good. Another miss by Patrick, but it's rebounded by Rockbridge, and they draw the foul down underneath. That is on Jake Reimel, his second. And number 55, Drew Boswell, misses the foul shot. But he made the second. 62-24 now in favor of the Bruins, and here comes Ellsbury. Michael Kelly now to the top of the key, steps inside, and the handoff to Trevor Anthony was nearly picked off. Josh Drakowski gets it back. There's Kelly again on the outside, and he double dribbled, it looks like. 1:38 remaining in the third. Some risky passing by the Bruins, but they hang on. The two-pointer is in and out, but they get the rebound. The putback doesn't fall, but they draw the foul. That one is on Steve Bodeker, his first. And it sends Drew Boswell back to the stripe, where he makes the first. And sinks the second as well. It's now a 40-point lead for the Bruins. Kelly all the way to the glass. The shot falls, and yes, the basket's good. And the foul is on Drew Boswell. All right. 64-27 after the trip to the charity stripe, and Rockbridge with possession. The shot misses, but they get the rebound. And there's a foul, another one against Stevie Bodeker. And the Bruins for three, off the front. They get the rebound for three again. That one misses as well, and Jerkowski pulls down the rebound for Ellsbury. And Jake Reimel is fouled by number 20, Spencer Miles. Reimel, oh, the inbounds pass meant for Jerkowski is caught by the Bruins instead, and number 2, Javel Sanders, lays it in. There's a bounce pass to Anthony near the top of the key. He's going to take it all the way, and no, the double team forces him to pass back out to Jerkowski. Jerkowski off the glass, no good, rebounded by the Bruins. And at the buzzer, the shot attempt by Patrick was no good. So we've got 8 minutes left of this one. Ellsbury trails 66-27. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, starting things off here in the fourth, the Bruins send up Cooper Denicky, Noah Patrick, Spencer Miles, Phil Porter, and Javel Sanders. Ellsbury sends out Michael Kelly, Derek Taylor, Nathan Reed, Garrick Hill, and Josh Jerkowski. The Bruins with possession here to start things off. All right, it's out of bounds, and Ellsbury gets it back. (66-27) if you're just tuning in. It's in favor of Rockbridge. And a three-pointer by Nathan Reed is good. Gives Ellsbury 30 points. Off the glass, and it doesn't fall for Rockbridge. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Bruins. Jerkowski inbounds to Taylor in the backcourt, and Taylor's just going to let that one roll as long as he can. Taylor with the bounce pass to Hill. Hill with the pass intended for Reed, I believe. It's picked off, but Ellsbury gets it back. It's picked off again. And here come the Bruins. That is Patrick, Noah Patrick, who lays that one in off the glass, giving the Bruins 68 points. Nathan Reed gives it up to Michael Kelly, who kicks it out to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor to Hill over on the left side. Hill spins all the way in, and he is stripped of the ball. For three, the Bruins, no good, it's off the rim. And that's a foul on Garrick Hill, his fourth. Trevor Anthony comes in as Garrick Hill takes a seat. And the Bruins look to inbound underneath their own basket and do. The three-pointer this time falls. That's number 20, Spencer Miles. It's 71-30, a 41-point lead for, as some of my partners have said in the past, the bad guys. Nathan Reed throws the ball away again, and here come the Bruins all the way to the glass. The reverse doesn't fall, but they draw the foul. That's going to be against Trevor Anthony. And the first shot by Javel Sanders is good, giving the Bruins 72. And he sinks the next one as well. Michael Kelly on the outside, throws it away, and the Bruins get it back. Number 22, Devin Berksketter, checks in for the Bruins as number 5, I believe, Noah Patrick, yes, takes a seat. There's a bounce pass into the paint, but the shot is laid in by Porter for two more. It's a 45-point Bruin lead. Nathan Reed for three, it's off, and rebounded by Rockbridge. All the way to the glass, and that one's short. Rebounded by Taylor. Reed now on the outside, nowhere to go. He's going to take it all the way in. No, he's stripped of the ball. And there's a double dribble by Porter for a Bruins turnover. Taylor on the outside now. He finds Bodeker. Bodeker gives it right back. Pardon me. Still a few traces of the cold I had over Christmas break. Hill now at the high post. Backs his way in before it's knocked out of his hands. And here come the Bruins. And they turn it over again. This time they travel rather than double dribble. There's a pass into Trevor Anthony, who was pushed from behind by number 22, Devin Berksketter. Taylor inbounds to Reimel. Reimel with a wraparound pass to Trevor Anthony, who lays it in and gives Ellsbury two more. It's 75-32 with under 2 minutes remaining in the game. And the baseline shot is short by the Bruins. Here comes Ellsbury. Hill all the way. The shot is going to count. And the foul is against number 44, Cooper Denicky. It sends Hill to the stripe. But we've still got a running clock, so he's going to have to hurry. And the shot is good. 75-35. And a near steal by Jake Reimel, but Rockbridge hangs on. 26 seconds remaining. I don't know if they'll take a last shot or if they'll just let it go. And it looks like they're just going to let it go. 12 seconds. All right, that is going to do it. The final score once again, 75-35. So with these types of losses, we don't do player of the game interviews. I am, though, which is a rarity for me in a loss this devastating. I am going to go ahead and announce a People's Bank and Trust player of the game, and that is Garrick Hill. He worked and worked and worked to try to keep Ellsbury in this one, and at times he seemed all alone in that effort, not always. During those moments when Trevor Anthony and Garrick Hill were both in there together, I saw some aggression and some fire, but by and large I did not see that as a team for Ellsbury here tonight. So congratulations once again to Garrick Hill, tonight's People's Bank and Trust player of the game, who deserves a tip of the hat even with the 40-point loss. The score once again, Ellsbury fans, 75-35. And we'll see you again tomorrow night when we broadcast live from the Clopton tournament. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks for watching.